Gaming and X Team Esports. X Team, the very first team to get the golden ticket, and they are a team that's known to use off-meta attacks, like Valkyries.
Absolutely. That's what they're known for, but also they made great use of Hawk Riders, for example. So let's look at their way here, their hit rates in their qualification stage. And one player that is really shining here that you have to focus on is Den with the 100% hit rate, Carbon.
No way. Den looking fantastic right there. He's going to definitely need to come in and help support X Team. And they're going to look for everyone to be bringing the 3 stars. This is definitely a match where if X Team comes in, they're definitely one of the underdogs in a match like this because Tribe has been doing so well as of late, but anything can happen.
See it there.
As you've mentioned, and look at those stats. 100%. But for 3 of those players, and then the other 2 are in the high 90s.
Risen high, and I think we are ready to get into the first attack of the war.
Is coming in with his classic dragon approach. He loves bringing E-Dragons. He loves bringing Hydra, a mix of them. And he decided to go in with the Hydra and the clone spell. We are seeing a clone spell being utilized in a previous attack, last match. And the clone really almost didn't get any value, but he was still able to get it done. As now we're seeing here with the dragons, the balloons, they are moving their way through. With the dragon riders, he's got to get all that value with that battle move as he's going to push his way through.
Yeah, absolutely, and we are going to see a big warden ability that hopefully catches not only the dragons and the dragon riders, but also this blimp, so it can make all its way to the town hall. We see just one super minion in the enemy CC.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. And there we go.
Yeah, super minions coming out of the battle wood to help secure the town hall. To try to go for the single Inferno! Come on, yes! The single goes down as he's moving his way in towards the core multi now.
That looks really, really good, especially because you want to have that push into the core of the base in these types of attacks. And like the most annoying thing is if the dragons path out to the outside too much. But you can see this core, the CC included, has already been eliminated. And that means he cannot lure out a lava hound out of the CC in the end of the attack. So now we have to see if the heroes can finish him. But look at that! What does he have left there? 2 freezes, 1 invisibility spell, and hero abilities.
So much. This queen is getting healed up by the unicorn as he's moving his way around. RC even has her ability. The big question is that single target Inferno. He can freeze it twice and use an invisibility spell. And this is looking good for Tribe Gaming to start off match number 2.
It is looking good, but I wouldn't call it too early. The spell.
Oh, wait.
There are skellies, there are lots of skellies,
he's letting him die.
The walls are open, Carmen. That means the queen can make her way in there, but there were already 2 skelly traps, and I think there will be more. Just 1 invisibility spell left.
Hang on.
This is still a close one.
It is close. There's the invis. The queen's coming around. Perfectly placed invisibility spell. Look at that.
Wow.
This Warden is there, so he may find a Seeking Air Mine in this area. It's going to come down to the queen, but she's going to have it. There is. Oh my goodness, there is.
You called it.
Yep. But it's enough!
Okay.
Look at that!
Yeah, Nabrax's queen is definitely trained well, as she is the only troop finishing this attack. What a nice way to start off here for Nabrax, and I think so much pressure is falling off of him there. Great start here with the freezer, and it was quite a quick one as well. And there we have it, and it is XBB, their team captain, and that is what we were expecting, or what we were hoping to see. 13 Valkyrie!
No way! He even decides to bring the belt on the world stage! XBB! And he always attacks first for this team. He wants to kick off that momentum, and he wants to bring in the Yetis to help secure the Eagle, grab the Expo, and he's dropping some healers onto his queen towards that top side. And I sat down with XBB a little while ago, kind of learning the Valkyries. Well, you send the queen off on her own, and then you send the king and Phelps together with the warden to go try to secure that town hall.
Yeah, and then with the beautiful warden ability, of course, you can protect all of those Valkyries. But first of all, we have to see how this Queen Charge can get into the base. He lured out the CC nicely and got the Eagle Artillery taken out with his Battle Blimp. But the Queen still has to make her way into the sky.
Also grab the single target Inferno with the Yetis.
Right.
So that's incredible value.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, the centered single target Inferno. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that. So that is really, really important, especially towards the end of the attack. And now we can see him already starting there as most of the damage is being soaked up by the Queen with the ward. And look at the wall break! No way! He's opening the whole base, Carbon.
The triple giant bombs on the outside, hitting some of those belts.
Wow.
Where's the rest of the belt?
There are just
okay.
7 left.
Wait, they're going to the outside. They're not going to go in. There's the jump spell. Okay, they're moving around with the rage. Hang on here, XBB. There's the warded ability. Nice and early. Protect all these barbarians from the king.
And he rages into the Town Hall, adds the Royal Champion to the Valkyries, but this Town Hall has to go down, and hopefully without doing too much damage to the troops that will step into the Town Hall poison. But luckily, so far, the Queen is totally avoiding the Town Hall compartment, while the King took it out by himself, and we still have a couple of Valkyries there on the outside, protecting the Royal Champion and cleaning up. And Carbon, there's not much left in his base, and he also has still 3 spells.
He's got these spells left. XBB with the Valkyries coming in. Gonna move his way around with even a few headhunters. He's got the spells. He's got an invisibility and the RC jumps the wall to go for the multi.
Yes, that is perfect for him.
Wow.
King as well. And there is nothing to stop these 2 power women there, the Royal Champion and the Queen. We see it. We love it.
Wait, I gotta take my binoculars. Is he gonna be doing his magic tricks? That's what I gotta look, because he loves pulling out the magic tricks, especially when he gets those 3 stars. Incredible stuff. Using Valkyries, 13 belts in the army. You just don't see that. And XBB just makes you want to use them in your attack.
Honestly, the way he just made this face disappear seemed like magic to me already. It is going to be the captain himself, Kronos. And he brought to the table a Queen Charge Lalo strategy. Coming in with the Queen, supported by 5 healers and her Unicorn, and making her way, hopefully at some point, into the base. I guess he will make it into base, Carbon Fin, because he has brought 4 super wall breakers.
Wow, he's really gonna charge this Queen in as the Battle Blimp does just open up. They try to grab that scatter shot, pulls out the Clan Castle. That is critical, so that the Queen can...
Oh, the timing!
Oh, brilliant! That was so nice to deal with the headhunters on the outside, and you don't stop that Queen or slow her down, because Kronos uses Queen Charge Lalo over 25% of the time in his attacks, which is still a lot, but it's something that maybe you can kind of predict and try to plan your rate. But I mean, granted, Queen Charge Lalo is the most used attack strategy amongst these pros.
Exactly, so it is definitely something that many of the teams will expect, but also it is so versatile that it is very hard to predict the exact approach a player will choose in a base. And Kronos right now is using the approach with a Battle Blimp to start it off, so that takes a lot of power from the Lalo. So it is going to be interesting, because as we can see barely there on the top side of the base, there is still the Town Hall left, Carbon, and we all know to secure this 2nd star, you need the Town Hall, otherwise you will end up with a 1 star.
Just looking at the wall break here, it goes right to the Clan Castle.
Beautiful.
That means the Queen can reach both of the Infernos in the core.
But will she go in there, Carbon? That is a question. I don't know if he has funneled enough there. But Lalo starting already.
All right, he's got an invisibility spell, but the Queen needs to move her way in. Okay, the balloons are going to go for that multi-target. The Royal Champion's going there. So Queen won't be able to reach the scatter from this point, but he's raging over the Town Hall. He's got a ward internal tone, but the Town Hall is secured and still has the ward internal tone. But the balloons are dying off.
Yeah, he just has 1 balloon left, so he has to make the Queen and the Royal Champion somehow finish the space. But with the ward ability, nice ward ability, protecting the Loon and the Royal Champion. Free spell maybe a little too early there, since the troops were still protected by the ward ability. But he's got an invisibility spell if needed. The Queen is tanking the scatter shot nicely there in the back end. And this Royal Champion can still do a lot of damage. the ability. Not too much left here. And Kronos already celebrating. The crowd applauding him for this 3-star here. It got a little close, Garmin.
It did.
But he got it done.
He got it done. Kronos, the captain for Tribe Gaming, answers the call and keeps the 3 stars rolling in for match number 2. What a way to kick it off.
Absolutely. I love the energy from Kronos, and the crowd apparently loves it as well.
Yes. And now Den is in. 100% attack or average destruction because he hasn't failed. But does that mean I just jinxed it at this point?
Well, we have to see about that. So far, I think you haven't jinxed too much.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
What was your prediction in the first match again?
It was MS Esports.
So you jinxed that.
Yeah.
Then better not talk anymore, Garmin Finn. Let's see what Denen is doing. He used the Zap spells there early, the lightning spells, and now coming in with the Queen charge, and it seems to be a Hydra coming in with 5 dragons combined with 2 dragon riders. So let's see how we can make his way into the base with the Queen charge.
Yeah, with that wall breaker on the outside, you can allow this Queen to step into the needs to help grab this air defense. Because she moves at this angle, the Queen can keep walking to the top side, will get hit.
Oh! She got full air defense. She heard you, Carbon.
Okay, I guess I'm speaking right to her. Okay, hello, Queen? What? Okay, interesting.
Great job there, Carbon, helping Denen out to hopefully avoid the jinx. But she stepped into a lot of damage there, and he reacted perfectly, quickly on his feet there with the invisibility spell. Now sending in the Headhunter to support this Queen, taking out the enemy king, and already coming in with the Hydra. And the reason for that is he wants to redirect his Queen into the Eagle Artillery, but it's just too late, as it seems.
I feel like the Queen was supposed to go down to the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a problem. So now the Queen's going to the top side. How is he going to secure the bottom side? That's the Warden ability. Protects this battle blimp all the way to the town. Oh, she's coming back.
No!
She's coming back.
Wow.
The wall break.
That is insane.
What? Okay.
Let's see if we can get the town hall. Let's see if we can get the town hall.
Hold. Come on, town hall. Are you going to go down? The Yeti Mites.
Uh-oh.
Freezes.
He's freezing, yes. But the Yeti Mites take out the single. The town hall set up, but the Dragon Rider in the rage. Can he take it out?
Yes. Beautiful job, and now this Queen's getting hit by the multi-target Inferno. Does not have her ability, but she's staying alive here as the Royal Champion. Go around, drops that whistle for cleanup. Brilliant job. Needs to worry about time at this point. Still has King ability. Queen's coming back around. Skeleton spell being used to distract, so they are Seek and Stay protected.
Oh, that is great. But as you said it, this multi-inferno will stay up for a long time. The Royal Champion was in the Town Hall poison. She still has the ability, but she's running low on health. And this Queen has lost all of her healers. She doesn't have the ability, and there she goes. She's not alive anymore. The Royal Champion shield used, and this still has a chance to defend. We don't know yet. A lot of dragons there, Carbon. I think he's got it.
Oh, those dragons, the RC needs to make her way over to the air defense. The king goes down. The air defense, the barbarians are helping a lot, but the dragons, only 2 left. 2 dragons left. Are there seeking air mines? That could be devastating. The goblins, the wizard, the minions.
98.
Around. Half health for the multi-target Inferno.
99.
And then...
No!
What?
There are no mines, and he does.
Wow!
He gets it done! Let's go! The X-Team dance! Wow!
Did it, then, keeping it going. The 3 stars rolling in.
Ready, it will be Ricky Rez coming in. And guys, you have to know that this guy has had the best hit rate of all the players competing here throughout this whole year. But now this attack means so much more than every single attack he's done before this year. And he's coming in with the Skeleton Donut once again. We've seen it a couple times today. And he gets it done once again. We have yet to see the first fail of the Skeleton Donut. So these pros have been practicing this apparently a lot.
I gotta look. Okay, I'm looking in the army. Where is the sneaky goblin? Right? Because he was the one that finished tied for first in that goblin maze. Just remember all those challenges in-game that you can compete in right now. So the thing is, this is what he's focused on right now. With that little Royal Champion. Little, because she gets so much value. She can move it through the attack part of the air defense. But this Queen, woo, the Giant Bomb forces her ability because he needed to use that Queen to go to the Town Hall.
That is not going great here for him, especially because I don't know if the Queen will retarget now to the Town Hall.
Wait a
She
second.
doesn't. She could in a second.
No.
But he needs... Oh, good that the Giant pulled the Giant Bomb because he can react with the free spell. But she's not.
She's not going for the Town Hall. How does he get the Town Hall?
He won't get the Town Hall, and I think he realizes that and won't invest anything anymore. Wow. That was a 200 IQ move there on the fly, coming in with the Flame Finger because the Queen already activated the Town Hall, and now he just has to play the Lalo without the Siege Machine. So let's see how he does that, because we know Rikiris is a master of Lalo.
He dropped his... Okay, there's the headhunters. I was going to say, he dropped the skeleton spells on the other side of the wall where that king is he going to move his way through, so the Town Hall is going to be secured with the Flame Flinger. Now we've got balloons coming on the right side, moving his way through. That Warden building already went off to protect the headhunters. Down goes the king. The Queen went down. Now he needs to move his way into the World Champion, but remember, Rikiris, one of the best Lalo attackers in the world. Can he recover from this?
Yeah, beautiful freezes there off the Ice Hounds, and now he has a big group of balloons making their way into this multi-carried Inferno, and this could be very valuable for him. But there's a lot left in this base.
It is. Quite a bit, but that Flame Flinger is getting some real nice value, grabbing all these defenses at the top side. Wait, it is a single target Inferno. He's got a lot of pups. He's got minions, headhunters that are all coming through. Is it enough? What? No way.
He's got headhunters. I mean, you know, you always like to have clean-up headhunters. I taught this to Itsu once. He still doesn't believe me. Let's see what he has to say about that later on. But the Flame Flinger was such a crazy move here from Rikiris, and he opens it there. So the troops come out, and the crowd is going wild because he just saved this within such a great manner, like a real pro.
He stayed calm and got it done. Most players wouldn't have been able to do that.
We have Jaga coming in with a air strategy, and this is so interesting. Look at that. That's like it's not even a Hydra, not even a hybrid. That's the ultimate air hybrid he's bringing there. He's got the normal dragons, he's got the Dragon Riders, he's got the E-Dragon on the field, and he's got the Inferno baby dragons. So I'm going to be very interested to see how this will work. He just loves the dragons, as it seems here, but he has to, I don't know, if he's going into that Town Hall, he definitely has to secure it at some point, and it seems like he's going for the Town Hall with the heroes, and then going from the left side with the big Dragon Force.
Yeah, because Jaga loves to bring the dragon attacks. There is 3 most used attack strategies: Super Dragons, Zap Super Dragons, and E-Dragons. This is kind of a he's got Dragon Riders, and a little bit of the other dragon, so he's bringing everything to the table here. As he pops that early warning ability, and notice he didn't drop the blood because this Queen looks like she's going to actually walk in for the Town Hall.
Yeah, he just combined every single dragon there, and you said it, the Queen has 0 damage so far, like very much unlike Rick's Queen in the attack before. He could save the ability until the Town Hall, but that also means that there has to be a lot of damage left in this phase, where he still has to get to with his Dragon Force. But so far it seems like no single dragon has died there, Carter.
Wow, look at these dragons still not moving the way, and what? He still saved the Stone Slammer. I wasn't even looking at it. The Stone Slammer is going to come in for the multi. Still has the Royal Champion ability intact. Ash is going to make her way through. There is the freeze spell. Hang on. There's not too many things left in terms of use that invis. You can't make the Stone Slammer invisible or any siege machine. That's a lot of skellies there. Pulling out. Siege goes down.
More skellies. The Royal Champion followed the skellies actually through to the end. And there's an enemy Royal Champion defending here. And this is not looking good. He's falling short quickly.
Is Rikiris' base going to hold?
No way.
It's looking like it. Look at that. Air defense picks the warden off. The dragon's going to go down. And dragon's going to fall short. And it's only going to be in the high 80s%.
I love how he's still doing the X dance there, because I mean you cannot always triple. He knows that, and his teammates know that as well. It was a very good approach. It looked so strong for so long. Right. Also with the base building here, we have to shout that out as well, because the defensive side is also so important in these matches. We have Stefan, we have Knowledge here in the audience as well, which is really cool. And they did a great job, because they expected apparently this entry from the top side rather than the bottom side, and had the Tesla farm and the Skellies right at the back end. That's a great job. And
now Exorcist is coming in with the Queen Charge Lalo. You know he loves this attack strategy with that Queen off to the left side. We're going to have to see, waiting on his deployment. Queen Queen Charge Lalo, he uses 64% of the time in his attacks. That is a really heavy favorite attack strategy for him.
Yes, that is definitely very favorable, and also that means that a team can prepare for that in their base building perfectly. But then again, you don't know which attacker is going to attack which base, so oftentimes you try to offer a certain entry to an attacker and then hope that this player will also attack the base. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I'm sure we will see some coconut balloons here shortly that will then negate any seeking air mines. He's being patient on those.
And so you talk about coconut balloons. What's the purpose of those?
Oh, that's a good question, Carmen. And that is actually, I mean, and also the name is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, why is it a coconut balloon? So the purpose is, if you do a queen charge, you rely very heavily on the queen being healed up. And that is being done by the healers.
Yes.
But also, one healer dies to one single seeking air mine. And then again, a balloon is just 5 troop space. It doesn't do any healing.
Right
and there it is.
Yep, on the
and
left
this
side.
balloon can actually trigger a seeking air mine and thus defend these healers. And you know what happens when
There! Perfect!
Oh, yeah. And did you see that? Didn't that look like a coconut falling off a palm tree? And that is where the name originally comes from. And yeah, Exorcist did perfectly with it. And as his queen charge here already took 1.5 minutes, Carmen, you have to see the Lalo soon.
A lot of time as the Stone Slammer is being used onto the left side, moving his way towards the bottom, straight into this Town Hall with that Queen ability still technically. There it is, okay. But we have to time this Warrior ability over the Town Hall. Remember, it only activates once you hit 51%, not the 50.
Squeezing early there, and the Town Hall is now activated. But the Tornado Trap.
Oh, no.
Use the ward well there, but the Tornado Trap keeps
Balloon pass.
barely. Some balloons make it, some don't.
Damage there, but he's got the world champion. There's the freeze. He's continuing his way around. He's got to get some minions on the top side. Start that cleanup. He's only got 45 seconds. Perfect use of the minion for Axel Assist. He's still got a wizard. He's got another invisibility, but that's a defense. Oh, he's slowing her down. It's looking good. Wait. Whoa. Oh,
Got
look,
the RC ability still.
30 seconds. Look at that.
Man.
Wow, Exorcist is going to be coming in. It's all about time now with the Royal Champion. Go to the Archer Tower. Wow! Getting it done for Tribe Gaming.
Yeah, that was very nice to see the invisibility spell used there on the skeletons. That's also a real pro move, because you don't want your troops to be distracted by skeletons and risk a time fail. And you can see him there celebrating. I love to see these guys are so positive, like all of the players. And they are doing some tricks to the camera. Really, really like it.
Omara is in, and with the Hog Riders indeed. He loves bringing these hogs. He's got a float. Maybe used with a blimp super missiles, right? We've seen it used by D-Rex earlier, the very first attack in this map. Oh, nope, never mind. We used it really early. That's probably going to be a Yeti rage up to help grab that Eagle Artillery.
Yes, we've seen this from XBB as well. And in fact, this is the second to last attack for Esports. They still have another one to go. So this is very, very important because they have to put some pressure onto Tribe, who have already gotten 4 triples so far. I think the Blimp does good value, taking out all the defenses there and also luring out the CC. Homura being the youngest player here and then actually having an attack with a lot of pressure, with something on the line here, Carmen.
Yeah, I've seen him use Hog Riders quite a bit before, but his most common attack strategy is the Queen Charge Dragon Riders. Out of the wars that we were able to kind of capture, but he does also love to bring this type of attacks. Notice no healers, so he's going all out on his heroes to path and take that Town Hall down. Sneaking out to secure that gold mine. He's now going to path his way in towards the air defense. Bottom side with that Golem trying to tank and lead this push into there.
Yeah, and what I'm looking at is the time here, Carmen Finn, because this is taking a very, very long time. Usually we see that in a queen charge, as we just saw from Exorcist, for example, but in this case, the hero dive with the Blimp has taken already 1.5 minutes, and that's why I think he is starting the Hog Riders already, even though his heroes are not done yet.
Double skeletons pop, giant bomb as well. Another giant bomb, but that Ward ability is protecting all these hogs perfectly as he gets the heal spell down. So Exorcist was putting all of these bombs here to potentially stop a Hog Rider attack like that, but he was able to path his way through.
Yes, he was. was, but look at that Royal Champion. She is still being distracted by these skeletons, and that just means she cannot help take out defenses where she usually does devastating damage. And that just means the Hog Riders take longer to take them out, and they
clone these hogs up here. Wait a second. He's moving his way through. Where is he going to clone? Oh, he drops the freeze. There's the clone. He clones up the Hog Riders with another freeze.
That was a great job there, and he still has the Royal Champion ability, but only 30 seconds, so time could play a role. But look at this Queen still being alive. She was part of the Euro dive into the Town Hall, but she is still doing
incredible. And even swagging that invisibility spell and using clone spell with Hog Riders and even the clone weights, not like using clone on a blimp with super minions. What a brilliant attack from Homura.
That was beautiful, especially with so much on the line, as we said before. So much pressure on him there.
Yeah.
And he still made it work for his team.
And Fluxy is leading the charge with Hog Riders as well. All right, Queen Charge Hogs is the question mark that he wants to bring. And the big reason you ask yourself, why Hogs? Well, wait, he finds a nail trap. I would only take Hog Riders if I take out the bomb towers early, but I don't see the bomb towers anywhere near this Queen Charge here.
He made a little mistake there.
Yeah.
And the mistake he did was he opened the blimp, even though it triggered the tornado trap. I didn't see him seeking airmines, maybe I'm wrong here, but it seemed to me that he opened it early because he dropped a rage spell, and he didn't get the scatter shot.
Yeah.
Like, it's annoying enough if this scatter shot targets his Queen and deals damage, but it's even more annoying if the healers get targeted at some point. So he is investing a lot right now to keep this Queen on track for the Town Hall, and also to make sure that the healers will not get into the scatter shot range.
But what we saw earlier from Ramirez is recovery is possible. As long as you stay calm here as this Queen is continuing your charge into the Town Hall. You gotta sneak with it. And also, a single target inferno behind the Town Hall is going to be quite annoying. But yeah, he can't wait as the Hogs are now moving his way through the base.
Yes, there we go. And we will see an early warn ability, I guess. No, we see an early spell first. But the scatter shot is doing a lot of damage. That's why he needs to use the free spell. Oh, the rocket balloon! Question mark?
What it? Okay, there it is. Protecting his Hogs, moving his way through. Down goes the rocket balloon. Well, Champ is going to make their way over towards the
Queen ability.
That Queen ability was forced. He still has the rage and freezes. The Hogs are nowhere to be found.
Yes, good free spell there to protect the Queen. Also, the Royal Champion. Also, the Queen is still alive, and she is actually taking some damage there of the scatter shot. And Parvin, may I remind you of the percentage that X-Team Esports had in their 2-star? It was an 88% 2-star. So Fluxy needs 89% now.
That rage RC is so clutch. It was one Hog Rider that actually clutched up the Eagle Artillery, the multi. It goes down! What? No way!
Oh my god, what looked to be a fail, and we're talking about percentage already. He turned into a 3-star! And Carbon Fin, this is the first perfect war of the World Championship.
A perfect war coming in from Tribe Gaming to lead off their first performance here. And of course, we have another little audio clip from Tribe Gaming.
We won. We did it.
We won.
Kom on, aber Let's go!
That is so nice to hear all the excitement there in this team. And what I loved most was Kronos, like really calm, like they were still concentrating and not in celebration.
And here we go with the Queen Charge Hydra. We got a few Dragon Riders in the mix, only 2 of them with 5 Dragons. And this Queen is going to be placed towards this left side to potentially make her way in towards this Eagle Artillery. You want to keep that Queen alive, and you can angle these healers if you're able to drop them while the Queen's health is high. Okay, nope, not waiting at all. It looks like the Queen will walk her way back up towards this air defense.
Yes, it looks a little close there with the range, but he uses the coconut balloon once again perfectly, also to distract this air defense in this case, so it doesn't target the healers.
Yeah, and it was a brilliant job to protect the healers as now dropping, not waiting. The balloons, dragons are down now to move their way in towards the multi-target currently. He's down at 6 o'clock, pops that warding ability very early, as he's maybe going to send the blimp on the short side to the town hall, not all the way across.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but he only has one balloon left, so then, and the eagle is still standing. Yeah, you're right, but there's a dragon, maybe it can make its way there, like, oh, the loon. He uses loon for the eagle, which in general is a good idea. But then again, he wants to blimp the town hall. He doesn't have any balloon to look for seeking air mines.
Way. If they're seeking air mines here, that blimp is going to get absolutely smoked. As he's dropping a little bit where the dragons were. So he rages up this queen, but the queen ability was forced. As now the blimp, it makes it to the town hall.
I mean, that was a clear don't lalo YOLO approach there. So he inverted what Eve Check, a legending Clash of Clans, used to say back then. And this is looking very, very good.
2 freezes still to utilize. Yeah, there is a defending lockdown that is going to be quite annoying. But this queen stays up this whole attack. Drops a little minion to help grow for that clan castle. But the timing, over a minute left, plenty of cleanup with RC ability.
And 2 free spells. And there are just 4 defenses. So this is a triple for sure, because Melly will know how to use everything that he has left.
Brilliant.
And, that was such an interesting attack, honestly. I didn't think that would be such an overkill. He swags 2 free spells. So great job to him. Unfortunately, and honestly, that was a great performance by Esports. 14 stars. When we're talking about David and Goliath and whatnot, that was very, very good. But we have to congratulate Tribe Gaming for their first victory here.
Tribe Gaming getting the victory and now moving on in the upper bracket, which means that their opponents, which will be tomorrow, not today, will be Space Station Gaming. That is going to be a matchup you do not want to miss. And that was such an incredible performance. The very first perfect war of this World Championships, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing many more of those this weekend. It's time to listen in on what they have to say.